Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Aghaji, aka Oaghaji, back in the building with another review. That's right, another one. And today's review is going to be on the 2006 Japanese martial arts action classic Death Trance, starring Sakaguchi, Kentaro Seagal, the son of Steven Seagal, Suga Takamasa, Yuki Takeuchi, and Yoko Fujita. And it's based off of a manga of the same name, believe it or not. And the film is also directed by Yuji Shimomura, who also does the fight choreography. Yes, this film was directed by Yuji Shimomura with fight choreography by Yuji Shimomura. Just want to let y'all know once again if y'all didn't hear me. So yeah, and the screenplay is by Junya Kato, Shinichi Fujita, Seiji Chiba, and Yushi Shimomura, and music by Rory Ogawa. Like I said before, the fight choreography is done by Yushi Shimomura, Sakaguchi, and Go Ohara. You know what I'm saying? And director of the photography, Shinichi Fujita. The costume and character design, Kana Takeuchi. Soundtrack and anything performed by the Japanese metal band Dir on Gray, which I think they're more like in the death metal, alternative metal, extreme metal category in Japan. But anyway, without further ado, let's begin. And I'm gonna read the synopsis in the back of this DVD right here, courtesy of Media Blasters. A widely theatrical martial arts swordplay epic. Mitch Davis, Roy Rumor Magazine. Yeah, yeah, War Magazine. Yeah, just want to make sure I got that right. In an unknown place and unknown time, a lone samurai known as Grave, played by Sakaguchi, thirsts for the ultimate battle. Grave has stolen a mysterious coffin from the Holy Togan Temple. A coffin said to contain a great power. Tapped inside the sealed coffin is the goddess of destruction, confined and held at bay from laying waste to this world. Grave furiously travels the land, dragging the coffin behind him, aware that what lies within is what he seeks. If only he can open it. Unknown to Grave, a young temple monk has embarked on a quest to return this relic to its proper home before anyone can unleash an unstoppable cataclysm. So begins the race to claim the coffin, but who will get it first? But who will get there first? Excuse me. A little bit slip up ahead. It's all good. Let's talk about the story, the characters, as well as the acting. The story is actually pretty interesting, you know what I'm saying? Especially the samurai grave played by Sakaguchi, he definitely did his thing, you know what I'm saying, playing this character. He's basically this guy that thirsts for great battle and whatnot, and he feels that the only way to give it is to use this boss that contains a great evil so he can do that. So which I think is very interesting. And then you got the Temple Monk, which I believe is played by Yuki Takeuchi. Yeah, if I think it's Yuki Takeuchi who plays the monk. He definitely did his thing here. You know what I'm saying, with the acting. His character is very unique, even though he doesn't have any real fighting ability, but he's willing to return the coffin to its rightful place. You know what I'm saying, with some help of a fellow swordsman and guns by, by a samurai and a gunsman played by Kentaro Seagal, who is the son of martial arts action star Steven Seagal. But unlike his father, Kentaro Seagal can deliver some pretty good action scenes, which I will talk about in the action category. But anyway, the characters are pretty interesting to say the least. They're not the most developed, but they're still interesting nonetheless. And the story is also pretty cool as well. It's pretty engaging in my opinion. Um, and the acting, like I said, it's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So the story, and the acting get a 4 out of 5. The characters get like a 3.5 out of 5. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it can't be perfect, right? But anyway, let's talk about the action, cinematography, editing, and the lighting of this film, as well as the special effects, because there are special effects in it. The fight choreography is pretty good. You know, Sakaguchi, Ohara, and Yuji Shimomura, they all did their thing with the action. You know what I'm saying? And and choreographing the fight scenes, I would say, just to again, just to let y'all know, for those of you that don't know. Um, all the actors did their thing with the fight scenes, especially in the case of Sakaguchi, who was awesome as always. You also got Kentaro Seagal, who definitely did his thing in the fight scenes. You know what I'm saying? Definitely better than his dad, Steven Seagal. That's for sure, for sure, for sure. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, no complaints there. The fight scenes were choreographed well, shot well, and edited well. You know what I'm saying? And the film was shot pretty well as a whole. You know what I'm saying? The special effects, not too bad. Like I said, the action is mostly grounded, but it definitely has wild work and some special effects and probably some CGI. You know what I'm saying? The CGI, by 2000 standards ain't too bad in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So, and the lighting's pretty good too. No complaints there. So the action, cinematography, editing, and the lighting get a 5 out of 5 each. And the special effects will get like a 3.5 out of 5. Now let's talk about the music. The music's pretty good, especially since it's composed by Roy Ogawa, like I said before. Yeah, Roy Ogawa definitely did his thing, composing the music, no complaints. Especially like the opening anything done by the Japanese extreme metal band Darren Gray. And some of y'all might remember them by doing like the one of the opening themes for the Grappler Baki anime adaptation from the 2000s, which is cool. The TV anime adaptation, not the OVA adaptation from the 90s or the current anime adaptations of now. But yeah, they definitely did their thing, with the opening and ending thing of the film, which is cool. So yeah, the music definitely gets a 5 out of 5, especially since I love me some heavy metal, especially Japanese heavy metal. So especially the some of the extreme kind. But anyway, overall, Trance is a pretty dope ass Japanese martial arts action film that I highly recommend. You know what I'm saying? For its action as well as the story and concept as well. So yeah, it definitely gets a 4.5 out of 5 tops. Hopefully y'all enjoy this review. You know what I'm saying? I definitely enjoy doing it despite some of the hiccups here and there. If y'all like this video, y'all can like it and share it. Stay tuned for more other reviews and more other videos along the way. Y'all can also subscribe to the Oaghaji 27 YouTube channel and hit that notification bell so you can be up to date with the videos I upload. And y'all can also follow me in my other social media accounts as well. So, with all that being said, this is your boy Ogechi Aghaji, aka Ogaji, aka the Pervy Sensei, signing out. Peace.